Yes. Okay. Okay.
A very good morning to all my colleagues, all the educators gathered around over here. I am very, very happy to share this platform today. And thanks to Dr. Seema, Dr. Supriya, and those who are comparing. So a big thank you to you before I proceed. I am Dr. Arundhati Hoskeri from Mumbai, an educator for the last 37 years. And now I'm a consultant with Cambridge Schools and IB Schools, and I have headed the international institutions and IB schools and Cambridge schools for 21 years. That is a little bit brief about me. And today's topic is so very vast. I just can't tell you, it makes me, I can actually go on talking on this topic for at least 10 hours. But sorry, I don't have so much time. So I have to wrap up in 10 minutes. So without further ado, so I would like to start my presentation. Are you able to see the screen just now? Are you able to see the screen? All right. All right. So, again, thank you for this Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2022 and Witty Gossip team. Today I have selected goal number 15, that is life on land. So let's understand what this goal 15 actually means. It is to protect, restore and promote sustainable use of ecosystem, terrestrial ecosystem, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification. Just one moment, I would like to find. And halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. That's why I said this topic is very, very vast. So let me see, as much as possible I'll cover, and I will try to avoid whatever is already covered so that you get a little bit of variety. So let's come to our beautiful planet Earth, our blue planet Earth. Nature actually has been very kind and it is plentiful. It has given so much to us. If you go to see, only 25% of the Earth is landmass. But within that 25% also, we have a vast diversity of flora and fauna. If you think of animals, there are about 8.7 million species. This was reported in 2011. I don't know the current The vast majority of animals have not been identified by us. And if you go to the plants, there are about 435,000 unique land species on the earth, and 36.5 of all land plant species are exceedingly rare. This is as per report 2019. And if you look at the soil variety, we have sand, silt and clay. These are the three main types, but their permutation and combination and their percentages leads to different varieties of soil like loamy, sand and sandy clay, then silty clay, and then alluvial soil. So the variety is so much. Then if everything is plentiful and we all began as beautifully as I'm portraying, then what went wrong? Why are we facing situation like today? Now, first let us think about our own evolution. See, our progress has been from nomadic savages who didn't even know to cook. We ate raw plants or raw fruits or raw flesh and then survived. And today we have evolved into super refined species. Now I want everybody to reflect, are we really super refined? Then preservation on this planet is the most important thing. So let us quickly see what our legends say. Whether you talk about our Bhagavad Mahapuran, the left picture on the top shows Manu and Shatrupa. These were the first individuals, first humans on the earth who were given the responsibility by God to perpetuate the race and also preserve the species. Please note this point. So just like Noah's Ark, they built their own ship. Noah carried all the animals and species and seeds and everything. Same thing was done by Manu and Shatrupa. And Noah traveled with his wife and 2 sons. But Shatrupa and Manu traveled with 7 sages who were chosen for this purpose to perpetuate human race and to preserve the entire species. But this responsibility was given to us because somewhere, nature or God, call it whatever, they must have felt that, we are capable of doing it and we are the crown of creation. Are we really the crown of creation? We need to ask ourselves. Now, did we understand this responsibility in real sense? Is planet Earth created only for humans? Yes, that has become our attitude. No. Nowhere, no religion, no culture has stated that the planet is made only for human beings, and so you thrive, you kill whomever you want, you cut the trees, whatever you want to do, you are free to do everything. The free hand was not given, but we took it on. So, actually, are we responsible for this imbalance in nature? I feel to a large extent we are responsible for whatever is happening today. So had we understood our responsibility, yes, we are the crown of creation, I don't deny that. But remember one thing, it is not just our well-developed brain that made us thrive through and, come up to this level, but it's also the art of documentation and communication. If we had no communication skills, we would be still barbarians because we documented, we did oral transmission, we evolved with the education system. So everything is responsible for whatever progress we have made today. Then, if we are so intellectually capable, why are we not sensitively thinking about the things? The most important thing for whatever devastation has happened is the human greed, human avarice, always thinking about me, myself and mine, and grabbing land. So wars were fought, whether it is a Mahabharata in India, ancient India, or whether it is Trojan War, or whether it were World War. And the last one, what is happening is Russia and the Ukraine war. I don't even want to quote the figures. In Mahabharata itself, 1.66 billion people were killed. And in Trojan War, about 100,000 people were killed. And same thing, I don't want to count the numbers, but we are only counting the humans who have lost their lives. Are we counting the animals? There were so many, horses were killed, elephants were killed. What was their sin? Because we learned to tame them, we learned to use them. Who told that they are there for our service? They have their own contribution to the nature. So human greed is responsible for wherever we have reached. And also I'd like to talk about one thing when I'm talking about World War. Do you think that only nuclear weapon was used for the first time in World War? No. Our Mahabharata scriptures document the use of nuclear weapon, but the language then was different. They called it a Bruna Hatya Ban. It means they released a weapon in the night, killed not just the people who were alive, but who made all the women who were carrying the fetuses abort their fetus. So that powerful it was. That is what is nuclear, this thing. Sometimes we rubbish all these stories. Okay, this is mythology, this is a legend. No, this is a history for me. I don't want to get into that argument because that is completely different. Now, what is the current scenario? Let us try to understand. There is so much of human population explosion. Now, it is more than actually 7.9 billion as per the census that is given in 2021. But as you know, so many times, many things go unreported. It will be more only. So most tropical deforestation is now, driven by the expansion of large cattle ranches and pig farms and commercial soybeans and oil plantations, timber cutting, housing, and above all everything, we keep on digging the earth for metal. We were enchanted with gold and platinum, so we started digging earth. What happens to Mother Nature? We are not bothered. So same way, depletion of all the fossil fuels. It is just endless if I want to talk about it. Then land degradation. We all know how soil depletion is occurring because of deforestation again. And pollution, soil pollution due to all the insecticides and pesticides we are using. And soil erosion that is again happening. So another thing what we need to understand is it is not just the soil pollution. Actually, we are contaminating the food also by using lot of these things, not just the insecticides and pesticides. But these days, all the hormones like oxytocins and everything are used. Have you ever seen a bottle gourd which measures in meters? Go to USA, you will find it. And it is, if it happens once in a while, we can say it's a genetic mutation. No, it is not. Even in northern part of India, radishes are about 4 feet, 3 feet long. So they are using oxytocin. And we are consuming that food, and again, entire health is going to toss. So lifestyle diseases have become common. See, what are we doing to the earth? Then, then naturally there is a imbalance of ecosystems. So what leads to it is, again, whatever harm we are trying to cause to nature, it is coming back to us. I just spoke about the wars, but just think about it. Now, we have reached the superior level of wars. Now, biological wars have started now. Just release a virus or just release a this, and then, what are we going to achieve? I really don't understand. This is a complete devastation of life on land. Then desertification, then ozone layer depletion. The number of vehicles what we are using and the kind of industrial gases that are released in the air, they are depleting the ozone layer. So you know what is going to happen when the ozone layer is depleted. That is why diseases like cancer and all have become so common. Lifestyle diseases like diabetes and blood pressure, people don't even bother if you say I have a diabetes, I have blood pressure, because it's so common. Earlier it used to hit 65 plus people. Now then it became 40. Now even young boys and girls 25 plus, 30 plus are suffering from this. So what are we achieving? So this is all again misusing our resources and not handling our life well. Then glaciers are melting and you can see the temperature changes. And in Mumbai, when the temperature went to 26, 27, about 40, 50 years back, we used to say, oh my God, 26, 27 and 28, and this is too hot. Today, 35 degrees. Okay, because we all have ACs at home, right? It's okay. 35, 38. So that is the temperature shift. So even carbon effluent. So there is a lot to discuss over here. So ultimately, what it is leading to is loss of biodiversity. Now, I would like to read a very cute, lines which I picked up from this source. I am Life Earth. So I'd like to read this for you. I am the Earth. I have thousands of faces and colors. I'm black, brown. Can you please unmute? Somebody is talking. Somebody is talking. Please unmute. I am the Earth. I have thousands of faces and colors. I'm black, brown, yellow, white, red, and gold. When I get angry, I'm the color of fire. Sometimes I'm hard, sometimes I'm fragile in the desert. I become infinite. I kiss the sky when I become a mountain. I am a nomad, an explorer, a traveler. Sometimes I want to escape, so I become dust to dance with the winds. With human beings, I have a special relationship. Your children come to meet me for their first steps. Your elders come to me for a long and peaceful sleep. I offer you flowers, plants, trees, and delicious fruits. I wish we could have that beautiful relationship again. I am the Earth. Isn't it a very beautiful, and this really touched my heart, and I'm sure, and you would also like. I don't want to write on others' time, but quickly I have 2 more slides left. So what is our responsibility as educators? I don't want to discuss earlier, Ms. Radhika and Ms. Jyotsna have covered it beautifully. All other things, I'm not going to go over it again. So first thing what I feel is we have to teach our children tolerance. Because we are intolerant today, everything is getting messed up. Because we just don't want to go through any of the discomfort. Even to this extent, if I don't get along with some person, most of the people, they try to poison others. So why do you want others' lenses to view the world? Let us explore. But if a person is not good to you, it's okay. She may be best for everybody else. So this is how we make our children also intolerant. It's not just preaching them. We have to exemplify so that they can emulate our behavior. We have to teach them concern for Mother Earth. And the another quality is compassion. So beautifully about the lipstick Radhika spoke. I really liked it. And I wanted to talk, but now I'm not going to include it. So we need to learn to be compassionate and treat that they're all coexisting with us, all the animals, all the plants. We are with them. We have to coexist. Earth is not made only for human beings. And that is where we have to teach them live and let live principle and live and let live attitude. And another thing is emotional management. I lay a lot of stress on. If you want to preserve Earth, if you want to improve the life on land, you have to teach our children emotional management so that when they grow, let them use their discretion, let them be compassionate, let them be tolerant, let them follow universal brotherhood. It's not about my family, my country. No, we are all together. See, human blood is red in any country, anywhere. So we are all bound by that red blood at least. So in general, we have to teach our children to respect life. So sharing is caring. Sharing is caring should not just become a pre-primary slogan. It has to be ingrained in the adults. You share your knowledge, share your thoughts, share your compassion. So sharing is caring. So let us remember, we are here to heal, not to harm the earth. We are here to love, not to hate. We are here to create, not to destroy. What beautiful lines by A.D. Williams. So thank you very much. This is Dr. Arundhati Hoskeri signing off. Thanks a lot. God bless.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us and for enlightening us about our ancient traditions and the evolution of the earth. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.